just as predicted 6 months ago, that the military presidents of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are going to quit ECOWAS. Now they have quit. Now, the reason why I predicted that they are going to leave ECOWAS before is because I saw their alliance and I saw the way they are very close to their people. They are even more close to their people than the democratic government and presidents we are seeing in West Africa. Now, they stated their reason why they quit. They said that the West African countries and Nigeria are Western puppets, that these countries are being controlled by the Western power against their people, that ECOWAS don't even care about their border security and so on and so forth, that only thing ECOWAS could do was to lay sanction against them when they ousted their democratic leaders. Now, that sounds so funny, right? But that is the reality, because ECOWAS don't care about their border security. ECOWAS don't care if terrorists are terrorizing them. ECOWAS will not send military to help them. But once they hear about military coup, they tend to lay sanctions, they tend to send military and so on and so forth. I see the reason why they quit as genuine.
Lecture d'un communiqué conjoint, communiqué dont la teneur suit.
The respective heads of state, the two generals and the colonel of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger. After 49 years of existence, the people of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger have noted with regret how this organization, ECOWAS, has distanced itself from the Pan-Africanist ideals and ideas of its founders. Again, ECOWAS, influenced by foreign powers, has become a menace to its member states and the populace of these states, which it was supposed to deliver happiness to. In effect, ECOWAS did not assist us, these three states, in our fight against the existential threats we are faced in terms of terrorism and broader security. Even worse, apart from distancing itself from us, it has adopted an irrational and unacceptable posture of imposing illegitimate, illegal and inhumane and irresponsible sanctions against us in violation of its own tenets and regulations. Faced with these and the scourge of terrorism, the leaders of these three states, Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger, decide, with all of its sovereign powers, the withdrawal of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger from ECOWAS.
The military juntas in West African nations Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger jointly announced their immediate withdrawal from the Economic Community of West African States on Sunday. The juntas accused the regional economic bloc of imposing inhumane sanctions aimed at reversing recent coups in their respective countries. The joint statement, broadcast on state television in all three nations, asserted that the decision to withdraw was made in complete sovereignty, alleging that ECOWAS had deviated from the ideals of its founding fathers and Pan-Africanism after nearly 50 years of existence. The juntas contended that ECOWAS, influenced by foreign powers, had become a threat to its member states and their populations. This announcement follows a series of events that heightened political tensions in West Africa, including a coup in Niger last year. The three nations have recently formed the Security Alliance and severed military ties with France and other European nations, turning to Russia for support.
As you know, ECOWAS is made up of countries like Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Benin Republic, all these West African countries. Now, all these countries, when you look at it, you will see the level of corruption and abnormality. So, since these countries are made up of ECOWAS, you will see the same thing in ECOWAS. So everything you are seeing in ECOWAS is the reflection of what has been going on in these countries. I do not blame these military juntas who, withdrew their membership from ECOWAS. I know that ECOWAS now, they are saying that these people don't have right to leave ECOWAS because they are not the one that registered ECOWAS. That ECOWAS was registered by the democratic president. That they should return power to the presidents elected democratically, that if they want to leave ECOWAS, then they can leave. That these military juntas can't say they are leaving ECOWAS. You see where this thing is going now, eh? I pray that all these Western powers like UK and America will not push Nigeria and all these regional puppet leaders to start fighting all these people that left ECOWAS. But I think the decision of these men leaving ECOWAS is the best. Okay, what are we benefiting from ECOWAS? What are we gaining from ECOWAS? You have seen the level at which all these presidents are growing wings and becoming demigods. Look at what happened in Ghana recently, where Mr. P2B of Nigeria Julius Mandema, this Zimbabwean woman, and also our loving Professor Pielo Lumumba. We wanted to have a conversation with Ghanaian youth in a conference, and the president shut the feed off. So these are the characters we are having as leaders in West Africa, and nothing will go on good. Look at Nigeria, look at the level of insecurity. Ecowas won't talk anything. Look at the level of insecurity that they were having in Mali, in Burkina Faso, even in Niger before the military took over. So sometimes I understand that these people want to be politically correct at the detriment of their people. What is the essence of democracy? Democracy has no relevance if the people are not the beneficiaries of the dividends of democracy. How many people are benefiting from Nigeria's democracy? Look at massive suffering. People are being kidnapped, no security, nothing whatsoever. So what is the essence? It's of no use. It's of no use. I think if it is going to be possible, let them even shut ECOWAS off. And you know what this means? Meaning that as a Nigerian, you can't travel to Niger without visa. You can't travel to Burkina Faso without visa. You can't travel to Mali without visa. You've got to have your visa before you travel. These people expel all these France diplomats. They expel all these Western diplomats and started a new alliance with Russia, though I am telling them to be careful of everything about West. Because I want a situation where power will return to the people, where people will feel, where their people will feel happy. What is the essence of governance if it is not for the people? What is the essence of democracy if it is not for the people? So if it is the military regime that will bring power to the people are going to support it. So we are going to redefine our democracy. We are going to redefine our democracy because for me, I don't really know what you people call democracy as democracy. If democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, is your government for you? What are they doing for you? Are they providing security for you? What are they doing for you? So if these military leaders are for their people, that is democracy. We've got to give a brand new definition to our own democracy, not what the West imposed on us. The West knew that the poor masses are the majority, but the NATO or so-called political end, it can suppress the wind of the masses to enter power. Is that politics? Is that democracy? Absolutely no. And all these Western powers won't talk about it. You know, the day I hate ECOWAS was the day they said that Nigerian, last election was free and fair. That was the day I hate ECOWAS with passion. I hate them with passion because they are being controlled by either Western power or money. If someone can just bribe you and influence you and you don't see the pain of the masses, you don't see what was wrong with the election, even when the European Union Commission and so many other people that came to witness the election declared the election as illegal. And, under the influence of corruption and INEC manipulation, ECOWAS said the election was free and fair. That was the day I hate ECOWAS. So these people cannot bring out anything good. Ask yourself, what is the essence of ECOWAS? Of what relevance are ECOWAS? Absolutely nothing. So my last fear about this thing is that so many countries now, we have more opportunity to leave ECOWAS and join these people. And you know what that means? Expect resounding military coup. Expect military coup upon military coup in West Africa. Countries are going to be, stopping their democratic presidents because of what has happened now. Watch out and see what is going to happen.